An interaction with the police officer had my son telling me I was the best dad ever. So my son had raffle tickets to sell for his football team. And they were $10 a piece, and there was $1,000 grand prize. So I tell my son, I'm not selling these for you online. We're going door to door to sell these tickets. Yesterday we did that. First two houses we go to were close neighbors. It was a slam dunk. We're walking to the third house. There's a lady walking down the street. I say, come on, let's talk to this lady. He's scared. Doesn't want to say anything to her. He's terrified. Doesn't want to bother her while she's walking. So I say to the woman, I say, how you doing, miss? My name's Randy. How's your day going? She says, it's going great. This weather's awesome. I said, my son's selling raffle tickets for $10 a piece and you can win $1,000 for his football team. Would you like to buy some? And she says, I don't have any money on me. I say, miss, well, you can Zelle me if you'd like. And she says, okay, I'll take two. And then she tells my son, if you would have asked me, I would have said yes a lot sooner. So later I post something online saying we're selling raffle tickets. And a friend of mine reaches out and says, hey, I'll buy $100 worth of tickets. I say, you know what? My son's going to sell them to you. I'm not going to tell him. So I pack my son in the car and I take him to my friend's house. I said, go up to that house and go sell some tickets. He walks up there, he comes back to the car, super excited. He says, I just sold $100 worth of tickets. I'm like, way to go, buddy. On the way home, we drive past a police officer. I turn around and I drive back. He says, where are you going? I said, we're going to go talk to the police officer about buying some tickets. He says, I'm not talking to the police. He's like, I don't care what you say. I'm not talking to the police. I pull up next to the officer. I roll his window down in the passenger seat and I don't say a single thing. The officer looks over to him and he says, how you doing, son? What can I do for you? My son looks at me. I'm completely silent. And then he steps in and he says, how you doing, officer? My name's Randy. I'm selling raffle tickets for my football team and they're $10 a piece and there's $1,000 grand prize. Would you like to buy some? And the officer says, you know what? I would love to, but I don't have any cash on me. My son says, well, you can Zelle us. And the officer says, all right, I'll take two. After that sale, overcoming that challenge, he says to me on the way home, he says, Dad, you know what? I'm so lucky to have a dad like you that'll go out there and do this stuff with me. And I say, you know what, son? I'm so proud of you for getting outside your comfort zone, going out there and selling those tickets. Way to go tonight.